is from women that are trying to evaluate what is this man's intentions for me. One of the easiest ways that I found, I know that for me I do, and I can always tell the difference with my homeboys or anything like that. When he speaks on his future, when he talks about where he wants to be in 6 months, a year, 10 years, are you included in those plans? Does he mention you in that? Babe, I can see us when we're here and I buy this particular property. I want you to manage this. When I run the business, you can have this role and all these different things. Because a man, we dream a lot, man. We have a lot of thoughts about our future. We think about our future every single day. And if he isn't mentioning you in those and doesn't have plans for you in that future, he is not taking you seriously. He doesn't picture you in it. You are temporary. A man that is serious about you, you will hear about yourself in his plans.
All right, let's go ahead and get into it. A man will not include a temporary woman in his long-term plans. Start with the gentleman first on this. Go ahead, Hank. Like you got some experience in this, man.
No, man, you shouldn't. Why do you want to? Why would you want to take a 20-minute heifer and make her a lifetime chick? She don't deserve that. She deserve what you give her, them 20 goddamn minutes, and let the heifer keep it moving. If you temporary, you temporary. I'm gonna categorize with you. I'm gonna put you in a box where you think you deserve. If you act like one of those women who's not about her business, who's not on point, who's not taking care of her man and showing that she needs a man, not just want a man. Yeah, you're a temporary fix. You'll fill in. You know, when my nights get lonely and cold, I'm gonna call your ass up. When I'm gonna send your ass out with that lifesaver when I'm done with you. Because you just for her time in the meeting time. I'm not taking you serious because you ain't talking about shit. You just all about bullshit. You're a surface level woman. So, but when you get a real one, oh, you'll rock with her. You know why? Because she got some type of standards about herself. She got some type of respect about herself. She'll hold you to a certain standard. And if you don't meet that standard, she'll leave me alone if I'm not about my business. I'll leave it there.
All right. That was direct, Hank.
Right on.
Go ahead, Jay.
See, I think that's true in theory that a man won't include you, in their long-term plans. I think in theory that's very true. But I think lately, with the new generation, I think that exact thing is a hustle, telling a woman that they're included in your long-term plans so that they can think, oh, he wants to have me here, so that they can drop their guard and live like y'all are gonna be together long term, when in his head he knows that this is temporary. You know what I mean? So I think nowadays it's kind of the reverse, especially from what I'm hearing. The dudes, what do they call it? What is Sweeney was talking about, the love bombing. I think that's a part of it. Like, yo, you're gonna be around. We're gonna get married. We're gonna live here. We're gonna, So I think a lot of times, a lot of these new dudes they use that as a hustle, make you feel like you're going to be there for the long term. And then, they really don't have any plans. But I think any real man is at this stage and at a certain age is dating with intention. So you're definitely looking for a person for the long term, somebody that you can build with, or somebody that can bring something to the table that can set a good foundation for the relationship.
All right. I'm gonna go to you, Saint. I know you're a woman, but what is your experience with this? Have you ever dated a man that was serious about you? Did he include you in his future, or was he just trying to hustle you?
Absolutely. Wait, let me.
Hold on. You ain't got to worry about it. I think I could do it on my end. Let me see. I guess you should be good. Yeah,
Can you guys hear me?
yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I was saying it would be refreshing to meet a guy who actually has long-term plans, because usually I'm the one who inspires him or kind of help him figure out what he's gonna do like years down the line. So that would be refreshing to meet a guy who has long-term plans. But yeah, he should have it all figured out. I definitely met a guy who has plans, and I'm in all his plans. And at the same time, I think a woman should have her own plan as well, just in case anything can go left, anything can happen. But that was my thoughts. It'll be refreshing to meet a guy who actually has long-term plans, because usually they're like, they don't really know what they're gonna do in the next couple years. Some do know, and they don't know you well enough to share that with you yet. But yeah, that's what I wanted to share.
All right. Go ahead, Allie.
I mean, for me personally, I've always been included in the long-term plan. I've always been in a long-term relationship. So I do lightweight like gender roles. So I like to be, as you call it, second in command and have the man lead and have me follow. However, being that said, when you are second in command, your man is supposed to talk to you about those plans. And if those things start to misalign, then, that's when you make your exit. So as far as dealing with men who it's pretty easy to identify if a man doesn't want you in his long-term plans, exactly like the video showed. If he doesn't speak like that, then you're not in it. And then that's when you have to make that decision to like, if I salute those women and those men who call it what it is. If they're just in it just to get some ass, then that's what it is, right? I think it's just this fine line of making sure both parties don't remain delusional, right? Like if the man is love bombing and the woman consents it, just call it out. And if she's fine with the arrangement, then fine, leave it as it is. It's just people need to be more honest about their situations, and then we would have less problems, quite frankly. So.
Gotcha. All right, go ahead, MJ.
Yeah, like like a couple of people have said, it's like there's love bombing. We had the Tinder swindler. These are women in cases that said that the person made up a whole lifestyle for them, had a whole 5-year plan of what they were doing, and these women initially invested in that 5-year plan, and that's why they have lost money and things in time, and their feelings been hurt and stuff like that. So I would say yes, the guy in the video is correct. If they are seeing yourself in the things that they want to do in the future, like, and they're talking like, hey, this is where we're going to go. We're going to Paris next year. We're going to this. We're going to do that. Yes, you could take that, but you have to actually see actions with that now. Because now with the love bombing situation, someone could tell you up from the front, they could tell you within 2 months they want to marry you, and this is all this stuff like that. And you'll be like, okay, well, he's talking about me. He's talking about we're doing this together. He's saying that he could see this. He could, see this. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to follow through. That doesn't mean that he's going to put any effort. We all know that there's steps that needs to happen to get to the end goal. So that is what women and men have to also start looking at too, right? Are these steps happening? If this woman says she wants to be your wife, is she taking the steps to be your wife? Like, so we both have to do it. Like now we just cannot just, what is the saying? People's word is not their bond anymore. So we need more.